What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are showcasing yet another off-meta squad. Today, we are rocking out with Houndoom for ranked regulation I. Now, when it comes to Houndoom, I feel like a lot of people actually love this Pokemon just based on design, but outside of its design, in competitive play, it's okay. It's okay, but I feel like it could be pretty good in today's video considering Lunala and Calyrex are just taking over the meta, so having a nice dark type Pokemon next is Zacian that can hit hard with Sucker Punch should help us out tremendously. Now Houndoom over here has Flash Fire as its ability, rocking the Focus Sash as its item. On top of that, it's got the Ghost Terror type with Burning Jealousy, Sucker Punch like we already mentioned, Endeavor, and Protect. So pretty solid moveset, can do a lot, cannot wait to showcase this Pokemon. Now our two restricted Pokemons, one of them we already mentioned, going to be that Zacian, and the other one is going to be Origin Form Giratina. Now Origin Form Giratina, just like Houndoom, has a dope design, but is okay in competitive play. Giratina's got Levitate with the Grecious Core, Shadow Force, Shadow Sneak, Break and Swipe, and Protect. Pretty standard moveset for any Giratina build. Now our final three Pokemon are going to be Wellspring, Ogerpon to deal with Kyogre. We also got Frigoraph for Trick Room purposes, and last but not least, we got Thundurus. Thundurus is going to be great up against Miraidons, considering I can snarl them. Plus I have Volt Sword to deal with Electro Drifts and like Parabolic Charges, all that good stuff. So Thundurus, nice little Pokemon here. Guys, if you want to run the team for yourself, rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Houndoom in ranked regulation I. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a Shadow Rider Calyrex team, which is great for my Houndoom. Now what's not great is going to be Tatsugiri and Dondozo. That Pokemon right there looks rather annoying, especially behind screens with Grimmsnarl. That is something I definitely don't like. Who should we go into from here? Is there any way I can stop screens? I don't think I can. I have Psychic Fangs. Hold up, Frigoraph. We're definitely bringing you. Psychic Fangs for Rikis? Come on now. Come on now. I'm all about this. I'm all about this. So do I lead Frigoraph? I could. I could lead it with like potentially like Zacian. That wouldn't be too bad here. We kind of just go from there. Yeah, you know what? We're going to end up doing that. We'll bring Houndoom in the back end. And then last but not least, we will end up having this Giratina. Actually, Wellspring Ogerpon is pretty solid here. No, I like this. You know what? We're gonna rock with this. We're gonna rock with this. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We have the Frigoraph to stop screens. That's great. Thankfully, I checked that. I was like, do we have any Pokemon? I was like, maybe Frigoraph's got something up its sleeve. Maybe it's got Taunt. And then I seen Psychic Fangs. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll rock with that. When he ends up leading these two, Miraidon, probably a Volt Switch pivot could potentially be happening. You think it's gonna be Choice? Yeah, it could be Choice. No need for me to pop Trick Room. Could, however, just rip a player off here. Might just go for like Endure with Tatsugiri. That's the problem. I don't really want to attack that. I'm just gonna double down to this slot. Let's see how this plays. He does go for an Endure. That's fine. I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. There's that. Player off flies. Are you dead? Yep, you're dead. Cool. Bye-bye to you. This thing is probably Toxic Orb, so I get rid of your Miraidon right off the rip, which is great news. Bye-bye to him. Foul Play's going to launch. It's going to do okay damage, and this thing's just going to pull out its Toxic Orb. That's fine. So he was looking for me to attack that Pokemon, but instead I was just like, you know what, screw it. We're attacking Miraidon, and it worked out perfectly. Bye-bye to Miraidon. Get it on out of here. I think he expected Miraidon to actually outspeed, too. So, I think what they wanted to do was just kind of just, you know, outspeed and then Volt Switch pivot. I think that was more so to play. But this thing's a problem. We don't like this Pokemon right here. This thing is a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. I might swap Zacian and pop a Trick Room with Frigoraph. And the reason I might be doing that is because I kind of want this thing to go down to Focus Sash, so I'm thinking he might just attack this thing. And then I could just Endeavor. And then have Trick Room for speed. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. That is exactly what I'm going to do here. So we'll do this. He's +2 on speed, so he should be faster than my Houndoom. I hope so, right? I hope so. And he ends up just protecting me. Which kind of... That's okay on our turn. That's not bad. I get off the Trick Room, and I get to find out the speeds, so... That's good news. I get to find out the speeds. He's gonna be hurt by poison. I do have burn jealousy. Might as well go for it. Maybe he'll boost his stats here, and we'll try to get off a burn. But I'll do that alongside with the foul play. And I get to see the speeds. I would think Dondo's is faster with +2. And actually, Farigiraf's faster than that thing. Wow, we're faster. This thing's slow. He's real slow. We gotta reverse Tricker. We gotta reverse this Tricker back. No, actually, it works out fine. We are slower, and now we go first. All right, never mind. This works good. This works good because now I can Endeavor, and we'll be chilling here. So Endeavor can pop. They might just cancel out Trick Room at this point. No, we'll just foul play. I could swap Tatsugiri, but no, this is fine. This is fine. So foul play flies. That's about -1. Endeavor's gonna fly, bring him down to 1 HP, which is beautiful. He just goes for an order up. Perfect. Cool. Houndoom takes the shots. We're chilling here. We are chilling. So now we need somebody who's... Is Garatina slower than you? You are. That's perfect. I was going to say, we need somebody slower, because what I want to do here is I kind of want to cancel out Trick Room, but actually I kind of don't, because they have Calyrex probably, so we might as well leave Trick Room on the field. Now, who's going to go first out of these two? It's going to be you. Actually, it's going to be Farigiraf. We're in Trick Room. That's good. So Farigiraf's going to go first, so the second shot is actually going to hit this this Tatsugiri, which I just want to KO. I'm just going to go foul play here, and I'd like to just KO, but... Good start for us. Killing it so far. I knew I had to get out Houndoom. I knew that was the right play. Get out Houndoom. Try to have this thing trigger Focus Sash and then just Endeavor it down because this thing +3. Oh no, like +3 on defense goes crazy. Goes crazy. So it kind of sees what we want to do already. He can't swap or anything. Poison's going to chip up into Tatsugiri. And there goes Electric Train. So another Breaking Swipe. Another foul play. I'm with this. I'm with this. I think there's one turn left in Trick Room, so we might just go for Double Protect. Yep. Goes for Double Protect. Does not work out. RNG not on his side. Foul play is going to finish you off. Bye-bye Dizzy and bye-bye Tatsugiri. So the final Pokemon should most likely be this Calyrex, and then at this point I can just Shadow Sneak foul play and win this game. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Love it. Love it. Love it. Bye-bye Trick Room, though. Sad news. They still have Terror type. They still do have Terror type. This has got to be Calyrex, right? Yep. Little Horsey coming to town. Little Horsey. And what is your Terror type, Garatina? Because I might send it here. Might just send it. You got Steel. You have Fighting. I'm going to send Garatina's here. And I'm going to rip a Shadow Sneak with a foul play. Actually, I should pop Trick Room. I should pop Trick Room. Play it safe, play it smart. We'll see what he wants to do. And they just canceled the match anyway. So, GG's. We're sitting 1-0. Hot start for your boy. Match number 2 time. Can we keep it rolling with Houndoom? I sure think so. I sure hope so. Calyrex, Enemy Rhydon, first in them here. They also have Incineroar, Intimidates. Looking very ugly for us considering we have a lot of physical attackers. They also have Whimsicott. They have Volcarona, and they got Urshiram. Now, how do I want to play this one? I got foul play, so maybe do I just lead Farigiraf? Farigiraf's not a bad lead here. I'm gonna go Farigiraf. So Farigiraf's gonna pop out here for the lead. What else am I gonna go into? I don't like the Intimidate. The Intimidate just does me dirty, right? It just does me dirty. Now, do I want to go Landorus? Or not Landorus. Thundurus or Wellspring Ogerpon? Ogerpon's still solid here. I think safe play is probably just going to you. You have Snarl, you have Foul Play, you have a lot to do. So I'm going to go into both of them, bring our 2 restricted Pokemon, and not have Houndoom in this matchup. No, I'll just bring it in Houndoom, as much as I want him. I just don't like him here. Never worked well in that last match. I knew we needed it. Once that Dondozo popped those last shoes, I was like, this thing's going to be +3, and we need to get rid of it. But he ends up leading these two. I do have Snarl. I do have Volt Absorb. I could end up just simply protecting this Farigiraf this turn. And then just snarling away. I don't have Protect. I thought I had Protect. That kind of sucks. Do I go for Trick Room then at this point? Could maybe hard swap into Giratina. Or I could just sacrifice this thing and take this Electro Drift, which I think I'm going to do. I really think that's just going to be my play, so I'll end up doing that. We're just going to take this Electro Drift. We know it's popping out here. Tailwind ends up popping. We should have popped Trick Room, but I think he's just going to rip with Electro Drift here, correct? No, he's going for Draco Meteor, which I'm dodging. All right, we're definitely trying to pop Trick Room next turn then, because Snarl's launching. Great move. Snarling these Pokemon down here. He's actually Covert Cloak, which sucks. And yeah, let's get this Trick Room going. And if I can get off this Flash Cannon, that'd be nice. He is actually Covert Cloak, which is brutal for us. Wonder if he's going to go for another Draco Meteor. He ends up going for Light Screen here. I do have Psychic Fangs to get rid of that. And he's going to rip a Draco Meteor in that slot, which sucks. Bye-bye to you. You survive. I love you. I love you, Ferigis. I love you, Ferigis. What a Ferigis play. What a Ferigis play. Trick Room's popping. Beautiful news for us. Ferigis soaks. We get off the Trick Room. And now I can actually get rid of screens here as well. And go into another Flash Cannon. Ferigis. Come on, baby. Farigiraf going crazy. Farigiraf low-key MVP right now. This Pokemon's playing his heart out. He's playing his heart out today. I love Farigiraf. I love this Pokemon so much. Second Fangs pops. No more screens. Get it on out my face. Don't want to deal with that. Screen's gone. Flash Cannon. Whimsicott gone. I wonder if he Draco Meteors me here. I can definitely see that happening. Let's see. He's gonna Draco Meteor me. And he's gonna Volt Switch, Pivot, KO my Farigiraf, and bring out probably his final two Pokemon, unless he wants to go back into Miraidon. But it's cool. We're gonna be able to see one of his Pokemon first and foremost before we actually pull out one of our Restricteds. But Ferigis clutching up, no screens. On top of that, we don't have to deal with. We got a little bit of speed from Trick Room. He ends up pulling out Calyrex, which is something we don't really like. Not too good. Gotta go into you. And we gotta rip a Foul Play with Thundurus. And probably Terrasilize him in here as well. But I mean, they'd still have Tailwind up, which is pretty good for us. He's gonna bring out Volcarona. Volcarona's a tough customer, especially with like Rage Powder. Oh man, yeah, dude, this Volcarona's gonna be tough. He's gonna be a tough one. Volcarona is such a tough Pokemon. I might as well end up protecting you. Terrasilize you into Steel and just say screw it and go for his Foul Play. A Rage Powder would really just do me dirty, right? Rage Powder's not good. What's Thundurus' item? Is he vested? I think he's vested. I was gonna say, maybe safety goggles, but no, he's vested, I'm pretty sure. Jack pops out from him. We're gonna see a Rage Powder all day. Right? Yeah. Smart play. It's an easy play, right? It's an easy play. Foul Play launches. That's about -5, and that's what I was scared of. The Flame Body into both of these Pokemon. Glacial Lance launches. And that's going to be pretty much game, right? That's going to be pretty much game. These two Pokemon just going to be able to sit on the field here for a little bit. He's just going to Rage Powder again. And their Tailwind's gone, so Calyrex is really just going to start thriving out here. We'll go for Behemoth Blade. We will go for T-Bolt. Double down into this slot in case he doesn't use Rage Powder, but smart play always, easily right here. It's just Rage Powder away, and they should have this victory in the bag. Yeah. Yep. Easy plays, fine. Let's see how this one plays. High Horsepower launches. We soak this all day. Does a ton of damage, though. Ton of damage. T-Bolt launches. Doing good damage. And watch, we're going to get Flame Body here as well. It's going to be brutal. Ready? Here it is. No, cool. Alright, so we don't get Flame Bodied. How many turns left in Trick Room? That's the real question. 1. This is easy protect from you, and then just an easy T-Bolt here again. Because without Flame Body, if we get rid of Volcarona, this could be nice. Let's see what he wants to do here. We probably should just target down this Volcarona. Hopefully it goes for Rage Powder. I need to get rid of it. No, it doesn't. Smart play. He's gonna dump on me. Alright, Trick Room's gone. I get to bring out Giratina. And the issue here with Giratina is going to be, can it KO Volcarona? That's really my problem here. Is can it KO Volcarona with a Shadow Sneak? Actually, yeah, no, we would have to KO it with Shadow Sneak because if it goes for Rage Powder here, we're in a tough predicament. Only way would be like if Behemoth Blade flies here and Shadow Sneak can KO you, but I don't think Shadow Sneak can KO you. That's my issue. That is my issue. I don't think Shadow Sneak can KO, but you never know. But they Terrasilize anyway. Calyrex is just gonna lock this one down. Like I said, once that Volcarona and that Calyrex came in here side by side, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be tough. And then he has a perfect Terror type here as well with Fire. Stop my Behemoth Blade. I don't think Shadow Sneak's KOing anyway. There's that Rage Powder. The reason we want to go for Shadow Sneak is because we wanted Giratina to go before Cat or Zacian. And of course there goes another Flame Body. Volcarona's just kicking it with those defensive boosts from the Electric Seeds. Behemoth Blade flies, watch, they're gonna get a double Flame Body. Here it comes. No, we don't get Flame Body. Zacian's staying away from that, but it's gonna be game set match. Glacial Lance flies here. Yeah. Double KO. GG's. Volcarona Calyrex getting the best of us. Match number 3 time. Let's go grab ourselves a winning record. Match number 3. Let's get after it. Going up against Lunala and Miraidon. Another meta squad with Shenpao, Ogerpon, Amoonguss, and Incineroar. I like Houndoom here. Scared of the Incineroar as always. Gotta bring in the Houndoom. I'm thinking of just going in with... Do I lead Houndoom here? Yeah, I actually don't mind Houndoom. I actually don't mind it. I actually like Farigiraf here as well. Farigiraf pretty solid here with Foul Play and Psychic Fangs to deal damage into Amoonguss if we need it. So yeah, I'm going to end up going Farigiraf alongside with Houndoom. Get both of them going, have a restricted Pokemon in the back end. All about it. Let's do it. Incineroar, like I said, definitely scared of that Pokemon. Most likely they're bringing it in here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they need it. But I guess we'll find out. Because I mean, whenever I see Zacian and I have Incineroar, I'm always bringing them. But they're going to end up not leading them with Ogerpon and Miraidon. So very hyper offensive here. Definitely very scary. Most likely they're hitting Houndoom with something. So I'm going to see if I can Focus Sash up and just Endeavor. Right? And then try to pop Trick Room? Do we want Trick Room? Kind of. A little bit. Not really. Do we want it? Do we want Trick Room? I think I'd rather just Foul Play into this Ogerpon. And just Endeavor this slot, because I think Miraidon attacks Houndoom here. Someone I feel like has to attack Houndoom. Yep, there it is. Electro Drift into this slot. Bam. Down to 1 HP. Hopefully Ogerpon attacks Farigiraf. And then we can just go from there. Or we just outspeed and bring us Miraidon to 1 HP. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. That's cool. Now I can Sucker Punch and kind of just go from there. Cool. Gets a crit. No big deal. Foul Play launches. Picking up good damage. I like that. I like that a lot. So now I can just go for Foul Play here. And I could Sucker Punch you. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Get on out of here, Miraidon. Houndoom. Better than Miraidon. You guys seen it here first. Get it on out of here. Get it on out my face. Gone. Cooked. Horn Leech flies. He gets back a little bit of HP. I get to keep my Houndoom, who's faster than Ogerpon. That's really good to know. Really, really good to know. And he's going to take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage. So that HP recovery kind of unbalances itself with that Rocky Helmet. Cool. Alright, Zacian, get on out here. Get on out here. Incineroar. Incineroar. Hate this Pokemon. Incineroar pops out here. Zacian has Fighting Terra. So, I mean, I could get the boost from that. Intimidate going to do us a little dirty. I'll probably just use Endeavor on the Ogerpon here. And actually, let's just protect you this turn. Just go for the Endeavor onto Ogerpon. I mean, potentially you're just faking out my or my Zacian, right? Yeah, cool. Hopefully they double down into that slot, because then I can Endeavor both. He is. I can just Endeavor this Incineroar. Cool with that. I'm cool with that. From here, Sacred Sword. Endeavor you. It's fine. Bring them all down to 1. Double protect. Okay, that's fine. They actually outspeed, so. Do I read like a Ghost Terror here? Might end up just swapping Zacian. I mean, actually, swapping Zacian's not going to do anything. If you think about it. Who could their final Pokemon be? It's probably Lunala. So I'd rather just go for like a Play Rough into this slot, or actually a Behemoth. Then we'll Endeavor here again. Follow me, that's fine. That's fine. You think you're just going to follow me Endeavor? Nope. We're going to KO you first. And then we're going to Endeavor. Bye-bye Ogerpon. And then Endeavor with the Houndoom. Beautiful. Oh, Rocky Helmet. That's not beautiful. I would love to get one more turn out of Houndoom. Flare Blitz are we going to see? Yep. Okay, so Incineroar's going to die out here. Zacian should soak. Beautiful. 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 If I had to guess, Lunala is going to be their final Pokemon. So I have my Terra on my Giratina, which works well. So Houndoom going nuclear. Going nuclear. Doing so much damage. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. My only problem here is like a potential like Fairy Terra popping out here from Lunala. And I mean from here, we should just go Shadow Sneak into Behemoth Blade, right? In case you want Terrasilize. And we'll Terrasilize you into Steel. So yeah, that is what we're going to do here. Fairy Terra actually is perfect for the one-on-one with Giratina. But the non-one-on-one without Giratina, Zacian kind of helps us out tremendously. So Zacian surviving that Flare Blitz there, goated. That was goated. But I ended up popping Steel Terror here just so Moongeist Beam doesn't just absolutely rip up into me. And he's going to end up Terrasilize. Again, most likely in the Fairy type here. Right? We might see a Fairy Terra Dazzling Gleam. That might be the play. Yeah, and this is going to work perfectly because Shadow Sneak's going to go before the Zacian. We're going to get rid of Shadow Shield. I know we're not +1 on attack anymore, but we're even on attack board, and Behemoth Blade should still do a lot of damage. So bye-bye Shadow Shield. Behemoth Blade launching. And Behemoth Blade KOing. So GG's. GG's, baby. Houndoom going nuclear in today's video. We go 2-1. We grab ourselves that winning record. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought? Endeavor Houndoom with Sucker Punch going crazy. I mean, took out Miraidon, brought Ogerpon down to 1 HP, brought Dondozo down to 1 HP in match number 1, brought the Incineroar down to 1 HP. I was just endeavoring like crazy today. That move is so broken when used right, and we used it perfectly today. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.